Hi, Ninja and I are ready to start another lesson. Let me see if Ninja will go away. Okay, he always does that. I hope you had a good time with our lesson about the different emotions. Again, the three strongest are love, hate, and fear. As with most things in acting, all the rules can change, and you need to be ready for that. An actor always has to be ready to accept a change and to fearlessly go with it. So, a line that may be you've always considered love, it may be fear. You just have to be ready to try that. One of the things that we've done a lot in acting class is doing things like freeze or what if or imagining what else could it be. What else could be going on? Like, for instance, you might have a friend helping you. So a lot of this goes back to subtext. What are you thinking? What is behind your lines? You have to be ready for everything. Ninja, of course, is ready for everything, except he demands a lot of attention. So today we're going to talk about something, again, a little bit on the surface, and that is props. Props are short for properties, and properties are things that you use to help you. A lot of times it seems like that props are just things in your way. I have to carry this shield, this sword, I have to have this doll, this thing that I'm carrying around. Why do I have this stack of books? One of the things that you always have to think about props is that they're not there as an encumbrance to something to weigh you down or bother you or get in your way. They're there to help you show your character, how you deal with that stack of books or that towel or that whatever it is that you're carrying. It also may be there to help establish what's going on in the scene. If you come in and carrying a hammer and a saw, we might deduce that you're a workman. If you've got sheets of computer paper and or maybe a clipboard, we can assume that you're an office person or work with numbers. Those things are easier to deal with. But what we're going to do today is I'm going to have you get a common prop that you have around the house. And I'll give an example, and we'll use it different ways. I'll back up a little bit here. The example that I've got to start off with is a towel, plain ordinary bath towel. So what I want to do, what I want you to do with this is to use it and not just as a demonstration. Here's a towel. Oh my goodness, here's a piece of meteorite that just fell from space. No, what I want you to do is to use it in a scene. Very short scene, yes, but a scene. So what you'll have to do a couple of things. You'll have to figure out who you are and what you're doing. Then figure out how your prop fits in. Let me give you an example. Okay. Oh, she's so cute. Can you believe it? Oh, she's only 3 days old. Oh, careful. You always have to support the head. Let me sit down with this. Wow, this is great. Her name is Marjorie. I know it's kind of an old-fashioned name, but that's the one we picked. Oh yes. Excuse me. We have to get it. Okay. So that's a pretty easy one. But take the same prop, in this case a towel, and use it 5 different ways. First 2 or 3 probably pretty easy. It may get a little tougher. When you finish your 5, before you go to the next prop, think of another 5 ways that you could have used that. Okay? Another easy one that comes to mind is a newspaper. Rolled up, flattened, folded. That would be something that you could find around the house. Don't worry about something exotic. If you use something that is everyday that everybody else could use too, that you could pick up and find and use. One of the things that in the last exercise and this one also that is really helpful to do, and that is think of something beforehand, what I call your from material. When you read the first sentences of the books, think of something that went before that. Say it to yourself. Like, for instance, I think Hamlet's line, Bernardo's was, "Who's there?" Something like that. Think of what he could have said or should have said beforehand. "Oh my goodness, it's dark and scary in here. I'll go out on the battlements, but I thought I heard somebody." Then, who's there? So what the audience would see was, who's there? But you're ready. You're ready for that line because you've had the lines before. They can be in your head. They should be in your head. There's subtext. They can continue into the line that you say out loud. This gives you depth. It gives you believability. It makes us believe that you know what you're talking about and that you believe what you're saying yourself. If you don't believe what you're saying, how's the audience supposed to react? Who's this person? What are they doing? Why are they saying that stuff? So a lot of this goes back to building your character. We can't get into everything all at once, but building a character, subtext, and the use of props, the use of gestures, which we'll get into, all these help you with your craft, and that is portraying somebody else. It's fun to portray somebody else. You get out of your own skin. You're locked up in your house. What better thing to do than to be able to, in your mind at least, ride the moors and on a horse, or sail across the Mediterranean in a galley, or be in a high castle somewhere wearing long, heavy clothes. These are the things that help you become somebody else. So, find you a prop or two. Figure out what else could it be, and let's try some scenes. We'll do one more just for fun. Yes? What? Your spaceship has landed? Oh no. Can you show me where it is? Let's go.